this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. I'm doing an unboxing from Melanie Lightbeam. Guess I've gone to Melanie's auctions for well over a year now. I met her through Flippin' Frozen. Okay, well this is not, okay, this is a United States priority box sent cubic rate. Not okay, Melanie. If you watch my channel at all, you know that I want things done legally. And this, I'm very lucky that the post office didn't open this up, see this box, and charge me postage due. So please do not ship to me this way. I will call you out. It's not okay. And see, this was even torn on the bottom, and this could have been sent postage due. And I've decided from now on, if I get anything postage due because of this, I am returning it. I'm having the seller pay the postage at the other end, and I'm going to ask her for a refund for all the merchandise and the postage I paid because this isn't okay. Things are rough out there, but we do need our postal service. So anyway, Melanie had been sick and contacted me and wanted to know, she sent me a picture of an item, wanted to know if it was mine. She was afraid that it had fallen out of one of my other pieces. It was a drawer for a box. And I had to, we'll see in a minute what I'd ordered from her. And it kind of panicked me because I don't want anything that doesn't belong to me. But, okay, we're, all right. This is a box with a little church on it. This is very nice and quaint. The front thing had fallen off of it. She disclosed that at auction. She put a spare key in here. But I just still loved it, even though this is was missing, because the setting, this box is so vintage and so lovely. I will clean it up a little, see if I can restore it. And this box with the hunting scene, this is very, very British. And I like the edges. This lid is a little askew. She did disclose that too, that the pin was missing back here. But this is very vintage. Both of those were a little damaged, and I was aware of that. Okay, this is from Laura Bemos. This will be done in a separate an enveloping. And this box, the hinges are good. The latch is good. It could be cleaned up a little bit in it, but you know how it is at the auctions. The dust is for free. But anyway, I went back because I wanted everything to be right. I went back and watched the auction to make sure that I was getting all I was supposed to, and that the piece that she was showing me was not mine. And this little box, and these 4 boxes were exactly what I was supposed to get. There's nothing missing off of them that was not disclosed. So I was happy to see this right now when I opened this to make sure all the boxes were right. I was kind of expecting maybe to get a box that didn't belong to me, so I don't have to go there. All of this is correct. So Melanie was just sick and a little panic because a drawer had fallen out of one of the boxes someone had bought. But it wasn't mine. So, yay. And I also bought these from her. These will go to Marty. Marty has one of these and they love it. So we're going to do a little bit more of those. But not a lot. Just, I think a couple more is enough for now. I think once they get tired of it, maybe there'll be a different pattern or shape in the future. But I am so pleased with these boxes, Melanie. And I know you were sick. And, I know how it is. You can get confused when you're ill. And, it's just that when you ask a question or something like that's going on, your buyer has to go through the video and watch everything. And I trusted you completely, but I understand that you were sick too. But when I buy from a new person, I will usually screen print everything I win. And I think I'm going to do that even with experienced sellers now, like Melanie, because people get sick. They get car accidents. They have health problems sometimes that are unexpected. And to protect yourself as a buyer. See, I was worried about my reputation too, because she's asking, is this yours? And if I'd have said yes, because I just didn't remember, it would have maybe seemed like I was trying to get something that wasn't mine. So that's why I put her off a little bit to try to find out. And I had to go back and watch 2 auctions. And, I put my finger there and, would stop where Melanie was or try to from the other seller or sellers. And it's tricky to do that. And sometimes you end up missing the portion you're supposed to watch, and you end up watching some of the segments over and over and over. So I'm going to screen print for everyone from now on because that's very tedious. But I wanted to make sure that my order was right and that I wasn't getting anything that belonged to anybody else or anything that hadn't paid for. And because I want things to be right just as much as the sellers. So that's how the ball bounces on that. I just wanted to show you all that this was sent. Let's see if I can find the label again. See that label. See, that said, oh, it says priority mail today. Okay, so she did pay the postage on that. Thank you, Melanie. I didn't read this big. I was looking up here at this cubic, so I was completely wrong. I'm sorry, Melanie. It's happening to all of us. And my deepest apologies, because this was sent priority mail. So when it's sent priority mail, you can use a priority box. But if you send something cubic rate, which is typically done when things are covered with garbage bags like this, then you can't use a priority box. But she paid priority today. And I guess she just covered it because, well, I live in Florida. Even though my things are going to a post office box, people still, they see Florida and they waterproof it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate things being waterproof. But that's wonderful that you paid that postage. I did not see that. And it was because of the garbage bag that my mind went there. Because a lot of people will use these garbage bags and send things out cubic rate. And there's been a lot of debate about it in the community, whether that postage is correct or not. So I like when people send things priority, but it's not necessary. But if it's sent first class, or if it's sent cubic rate, or if it's sent ground, I don't want priority or express materials used, and I want the correct amount of postage to be paid and the correct amount of postage to be charged. And Melanie did both. She used the correct amount of postage in charging and paying at the post office, and she did this right. So thank you, Melanie, and I'm sorry. I thought at first that this was cubic rate instead of priority. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone.